No wonder the psalmist said, his gentleness has made me great. I love the story of this restoration of Elijah. It shows such tenderness in the heart of God. There's no reproach for Elijah, though he is completely lost out. He's run into the wilderness. It says he sat down under a juniper tree and had a total lack of any kind of self-worth. Let me die. I'm no better than my fathers. I'm a waste of time. Why am I on the planet? I guess nearly all of us know moments like this, horrible moments where you feel, I'm just not worth it. Why does God bother with me? I certainly have known such times. And God is so merciful. The first thing I'd like us to notice that he just ignores the suicide prayer, take my life from him. There's no reprimand, there's no telling off. The very first thing I notice is this. He says, let him sleep. He let him sleep. You know, the Bible is so clear. It's not a sort of all spiritual. God is very conscious that we are made of flesh. He remembers our frame. He knows we're flesh. We're dust. And God knows that we can sometimes run and run and run and then we just kind of run out of steam. We're exhausted. That's what happened to Elijah. He's exhausted. And so we don't find a big word about him. Let's cast this demon out of him. Sometimes when people are in trouble, counselors are quick to try and look for demons and all kinds of secret problems. And no, he's just wiped out. He's tired. You know, the wonderful 23rd Psalm, the Lord's my shepherd. He makes me lie down. That's the very first thing. He makes me lie down. He gives me rest. You know, God is for you. He's tender. He's merciful. And he understood. In Elijah, the very first thing, let him rest, let him rest. Let him be refreshed. When we're weary and exhausted, it's so easy to get all kinds of things out of proportion. We get into a kind of mental analysis. But yeah, actually, you're just exhausted. Rest. I hope you remember to keep a rest. Sometimes pastors and others, they work through their day off. They don't take a day off. Oh, so foolish. God has built in Sabbath rest. We need to know how to rest. The next thing is just beautiful. The angel prepares a meal for him. Now it's amazing that when he's running for his life, angels prepare food for him. When he's being perfectly obedient, ravens feed him. You'd think it would be the other way around, wouldn't you? You'd think, yeah, he's being so obedient, let angels feed him. No, while this guy is being obedient, ravens feed him. When he's wiped out, angels rush to look after him. That's what God is like. That's the kind of God I serve. It's the kind of God you serve. You want to get to know him. Don't serve him from afar. Serve him with the knowledge of what he's like. God is so for us. When the apostles failed, when Simon Peter denied the Lord, what's one of the first things that happens? Jesus prepares some breakfast for him. That lovely smell of fish getting ready. Breakfast already. Do you love me, Peter? This wonderful, loving Saviour, he's for you. He will restore Elijah and he will restore you.